in a kind of accumulation of my whole rants about the Neve 5057 and outboard summing, I'm going to now recreate what's useful for me in summing, at least some of it, in the box. So I know some people would be like, how do you do that? And it's impossible and blah, blah. Look, everyone kind of needs to chill on this. If you're open to learning, pay attention to what I'm saying. If you're not, then don't. And also question what I'm saying, but politely. It's simple. All right. So we're going to do this as I kind of have a little idea in my head. I wrote it down. Let's see what I want to do. Bada bing, bada bing. All right. So we're going to start with, let's do lead vocal, and then I need to do lead. Right, let's color this something that we actually want to work with. Boom. Let's go vocal BVGs. Kind of just stack harmonies in there too if I really want to. And then maybe I'll go like orange with that. Or no, I'll do a different color. Pink. There we go. Then let's dive into... Oops, sorry. Kick and bass. Okay, we'll color that maybe green. Then we will go with percussion. We'll color that yellow. And then we'll do, I don't like the percussion. I'm just going to do drums. Then we're going to do music / instruments. We're going to be pretty general about that. We're going to go blue. And then we're going to do effects. We're going to color that white. I don't want to go too crazy on it because that kind of might defeat the purpose. So that seems like everything I'm going to be wanting to play with. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to the master, and I am going to basically just remind myself of a nice little trick, since this is going to become kind of like my template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a few things. Master plan. It is my favorite mastering plugin because its built-in clipper or whatever is just amazing, and it just doesn't really change your sound in a negative way. I'm going to bump it up to about 4. And then I'm going to do another one right after it. But here's the kicker. In between these two, I am going to use the Pro G. And I am going to change it to upward compression and maybe make the range more like something like that for right now. I think I'm fine with everything else. We obviously will play around with the threshold and the range and everything like that once it's time. But this thing is like kind of more, like I said, just a reminder. So I'm going to turn that off. We're not going to produce into that at all. We're going to produce into the digital clipping. Why not? I'm into that right now. Limiter's going to stay on just because I don't want to mess up my speakers if I'm doing something super, super loud. What I will do also, though, is put an M bass with the level down just a wee bit right there and turn it off just in case I find myself in a pickle because I worked fast. And we'll turn that on when we need it. So really, and then this right here is just a metering system by T-Rax, and then of course my mini meters routing system, so I can look at mini meters, all metering. So here is what we're going to do to build Sam Summer. We want a audio effects rack. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab a compressor. We're going to plop it in. And let's go ahead and kind of collapse everything that we have going on here, so we can see it a little bit better, right? The vocal lead, BVGs, kick and bass, drums, music instruments, effects, etc. Now, for this one, we're going to call it vocal lead. We are going to turn off the sidechain filter, go external, and we're going to go to the vocal lead. Boom. We're going to turn on Delta mode, and we're going to keep it at post effects. Okay. And then we're going to kind of rinse and repeat this. We're not going to do anything with compression here. This is just to get solo capability and processing capability. We're building a second mixer. You'll see. Vocal BVGs. Bada bing, bada bang. And then we got kick and bass. Then we got drums. And then we got, what's after drums? Music and instruments. Music/instruments. Right? And then we got effects. Now, what we're going to do from here is just really quickly color code everything. So this is going to be the green. This is going to be the kick and the bass. I'm sorry, that's green. This one is like pink, something like that. Jesus, colorblind much? There we go. This one's this color, I believe. This one is blue, and then this one is white. So now, when I start putting stuff in here, like let's go ahead and put in like some music loops just to kind of see what's popping. Musical instruments and yeah, let's see what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe go to like the Quake pack or something like that. Let me just grab something that's already cooked. Melody. Let's do like a house thing. Perfect, nice and easy. Right? So then I'm going to basically take this. I'm going to plop it inside this unit right here. What is this? Okay, so that's some music. What's this? That's a bass. That's a bass. So we're going to actually take this out of this group and we're going to put it into the kick and bass group. Bada bing, bada bang. Now, inside the kick and bass group, what we might do is let's go search for some drums real quick. Drum loop collection. Let's do like house or something. We'll do the loop stems, right? Should be fine. Bring them out here real quick just to see what we got going on. Also, what is this? 126, 132. So let's go with 128. Let's see how all that is going to feel and sound. So notice how you can't hear any of the drums right now. There's a reason for that because it's not going to any channel. So let's see, let's put all the drums for right now into the drum section. Just imagine I'm producing super, super fast. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the kick because I do think I'm going to want that kick to come out here. And then I'm going to have to think about this for a hot second, just real quickly to make sure that I'm doing everything the way that I really ultimately want to. But let's see, let's loop this for a second here. So now I could have control over everything that's happening right here. And for instance, I can go ahead and make my kick and bass, which should have some more going on. Oh yeah, it's soloed, hold on. And I can be like, ooh, I want an effect on that. Let's say let's just go with something transparent. We're gonna go with some distortion and then make it mono, right? And let's see, can I put it before the compressor? Will it make any difference? Nope, it has to be after the compressor. Perfect. So now we have a little bit of distortion going on here. And let's say, we want this to be mono. Now I turn all this off. And I turn it on, it's a totally different mix. So again, if I have it off, I have all this control to make it sound how I want it to sound. But then if I get to a point where, yeah, it's easy to change a couple levels when you feel like you're already there. You know, you're almost there to the finish line. Easy to just change some levels, turn up the kick, whatever. Try a different reverb effect on this or that or whatever. But sometimes you want to try a whole bunch of different things. You want to really kind of like mess up the mix almost, and just like, what would happen if I really just mangled stuff? So we have this. Let's switch it to Sam Summer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the drums and we're going to really, really distort them. Again, just for context. And then what I'm going to also want to do is maybe take this thing and then make it mono. And then maybe I do want to drive just a little bit harder the totally different mix now. That's called Sam's Summer. And then we'll do version 1. Let's hear all that run through the also, it's just sometimes fun to mix in a different way where everything's kind of like right here. It kind of feels like I have my own faders I can mess around with. I don't have to scroll all the way around and find, you know, the kick and bass. Like I have just control right here. It's Sam's Summer. And yeah, so I'm probably could figure out a way to double this and have a few versions. So let's see if I can make that happen. Maybe I group all of this, right? This is Sam Summer SSM1. And then let's do a second mix. That's totally different. It's going to be, obviously, you have to be careful with this so you don't like overblow it, but I would turn them all off and just go with soloing maybe. Let's change up the mix even further. And this is only with a few elements, remember. Let's go ahead and make this super wide. Let's try turning all that up. I think that's super cool, super fun. Maybe I should load up some kind of vocal thing and try one where there's some vocal changing and enhancement. Why not? We'll do another one. We'll call it 3. Let's go ahead and throw some sort of vocal into this section. What is this key? D sharp minor. So let's go back here, go back to Quake, find some kind of like vocal thing. Let's see, maybe there's something in, oops, we're gonna have to go to like, there's probably some vocal pack here. Under bonuses maybe? Come on, y'all, I know you didn't leave out some vocal chops. There we go. Vocal loops. Perfect. Go to vocal lead, throw this in. I think we're in D sharp minor, so let's go up 2 from C sharp, right? And then let's make sure that we have something actually engaged here. And then I think I'm gonna just bring this over here. So some little change like that every now and then. And then maybe for this vocal lead, we're going to throw on something similar to the roar vocal lead. And then we'll throw this right here. This needs to be swapped. Come on, man. There we go. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of reverb. Maybe we'll even do, I don't know, shifter might be a little funky. Let's try it. Frequency. Now listen to that compared to this. That's obviously a ridiculous thing to put on there, the shifter, but we're gonna do it anyways. So let's I feel like I also am just not afraid to try things. Again, this is the whole mix. That's everything you're hearing coming out of Ableton if we were just to start a track. Now we have the option of this. We have the option of this, which is still different than that. Then we have the option of that. So I'm going to leave it on here. I'm only going to do 3 for right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to now just start something, and let's just see what we want to do. I will bring in even a brand new everything. Why not? So say I'll try to do it quickly as well. So maybe we'll go back to the cymatic session things. So drum loop collections. Let's do, instead of house, let's do let me just think for a second. Let's do R&B for a hot second. Yeah, fun. Okay, so let's go and grab this Alpine 110 stuff. Now, again, it gets, well, it's fine. We'll just put it in here. We're going to drag all of these. I'm just going to copy them, delete them, and then I'm going to go into the drum section, which is right here, and then I'm going to paste them. There we go. Let's grab that kick, though, figure out where that, there it is. We don't want that in there. We want that in the drum section. All right, and then let's grab some nice melodic content. So, because I mean, you all know you can produce this stuff. It's simple, right? So we'll go with R&B. Let's see what they got. Emotion. So it's this one, and then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna drag these in. Now say, sorry, boom, copy. We're gonna put it into the music section right here. Oh, oops. I have to turn off. Well, I guess if I wanted to produce into it, that's just the game I have to play for a second. Let me see if I can do that. No. So I'm gonna have to kind of pay attention to that routing situation, where if I am in the delta modes over here of the mixer, and if I want to solo something, it's not going to solo. So I have to fix that, but now we have all of our elements, but say I want this kick louder like we obviously did before. how do I solo that? I don't love that. I can't do that. I have to go all the way here. I should probably make a hotkey command for this, which I don't love doing hotkey commands because I don't know if I'm overwriting something. That always bugs me. So if I were to do this, I would probably... Let me just ask chat real quick. What's a good letter key that I can use to toggle something on and off on the master through key mapping in Ableton without disrupting any other possible hotkey that was already there beforehand? What's best for left hand? Maybe I'll do Z. Let me see. Maybe I'll do Q if that's actually easier. Let me just check real quick. What does Q do? Whatever. I also don't give a shit. I could always undo it. Duh. So we're going to go over here. We're just going to hit this, and then we're going to hit Q. There we go. And then we're going to get out. So Q turns it on and off. There. Now I can solo stuff. So there we go. So let's put this in the vocal area. Again, I'm just trying to get to a good space with something quickly. So we're in the Ableton mixer. Now we're in Sam's Summer version 3. Ableton's mixer. Sam's mixer. And then again, we can play around with different ones of Sam's mixers, right? So there's the, I mean, we'll call this now Sam's Summer Mixer. Whatever. So. It's also like sick to be in a session and like get new parts off of something that's so just, how do I say it? Different, like same arrangement, just totally different mix altogether. And if I were to duplicate the tracks and make it all clean, it would take way too long. So that could be your chorus, right? So maybe you just chill in here on mix 2, but instead of staying at mix 2 for the chorus, which is still cool, but what if we switch it to mix 3? That would be more exciting to me if I were a rapper or something, and I could just be like, okay, so the this one's gonna be on till here, you know, let's just play it out real quick, and then we're gonna switch to this one. I think I've been messing around for a second. Hold on. Okay, here we go. We can't do the solo, but what we can do is the mute buttons. So we'll go, that's on. And then this is on. We'll swap them for a second just so you can see it better. Okay, so mix 2 right here. If I was rapping over this like Drake or something, I'd be like, all right, I got all this room to just really spit. I got spit room. Okay. Oh, but now we're right in it. And then it's to the top with a sentence. With a rate to the top of finish. And maybe that's a little too loud. That's fine. But like you could tweak it from there. You could just, right? So when it comes in. Find a way they see. With a rate to the top with a tangents. So it'll sound like that rather than it sounding like this. That's boring. Listen. Or you got nice and bright and like punchy. Anyways. It's kind of like you got 3 different levels of what your mix could sound like. And then you can also just turn the whole thing off, right? And so now I'll be real with you. This is like probably going to be quite a nightmare if you were going to do a stem mix to send to a mixer, but that's not what I do. I do it all. I mix my own stuff. I go from start to finish. So for me, this is like kind of a superpower setup that I can use. Will it bite me in the ass once or twice? I'm sure it will. But, you know, you got to change up your workflow to have some fun every now and then too. So let's go ahead and just delete the automation here. We have the, we don't want to leave those on because that's going to blast your ears. So that's the one thing you got to be really careful about is like decide what you're going to stay on. And I would probably say start with producing with the Sam Summer off. Like you really don't need that. You don't need that on. You just turn it on when you're ready for it. So that's pretty fun. Or mixed. Whatever. Let's see how I want to set this up more for my own use. So I don't think I want to deal with so we already know what's gonna go down now. I don't think I need these examples we just put together at all. So maybe I'll keep a version. I always do this, man. I want to keep a version of like what I can do with it or whatnot, so I remember. Let's just do it real quick. We'll do under my templates. We're gonna do Sam's summer mixer in the box VA1 Sam's summer mixer in the box VA. We don't care about VA1 on that point. Okay, cool. So now I have this kind of bargaining power, if you will. So let's just do a quick bounce, make sure it all comes out right. If we were to rock this, test. Really quickly, just double check it. Does it sound how I want it to? Yeah, sounds about right. Perfect. So now I can go ahead and I think build this into the template that I want. So let's start by just one of everything. Boom. Kick and bass. Boom. Don't need any of this. Get out of here. Boom. Don't need any of that. Get out of here. Boom. Maybe I do want to do it like that. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm figuring out my life. Calm down. Oops. There we go. Don't need that. Don't need that. Then put a new track in. All right, so everything's kind of like negative, whatever and whatnot. Do I really want all this crap? That's my next question, but we'll see what's up. So we got the vocal lead down -10. So everything's going to be coming in -10, which I kind of need these days because I'm a little hot and heavy with throwing everything way too loud too early. There we go. And what's the command to like? There we go. Option U to collapse all tracks and stuff. So yeah, if I want to start using the summing, I just like start using this stuff right here. Let's see, what else can I do though to make this a full-on template that's even a little bit better than anything else I got? Maybe I get some delay option in here just real quick. Like let's get the Echo Boy Jr. rockin'. Kind of just like chill on that for a second. My reverb, I think I want to also just grab the Valhalla. Meaning to do this stuff for quite a minute now. We'll leave it off right now because I do think it's like more of a specialty reverb. Needs to be dialed, not just like slapped on immediately. Otherwise, your whole song starts sounding like Valhalla. What else do I want? What else do I want? Probably put Decapitator somewhere. I can grab it, to be honest. Maybe I'll put it on the reverb or something. Boom. Nice and easy, easy peasy. What else do I want? What else do I want? I'm going to think of a million things when I decide and like save this as a template. I'll just watch. I mean, instruments wise, yeah, I could probably do an update on these because some of these don't even work anymore. But I mean, most of them do. Oh, gotta turn this off. So put the Q. Put these up with the and note to self or look at all the inputs. Is it MIDI or is it a circle for recording? Like this is a guitar input. This is, maybe I'll throw, would it be DI in front of everything? Just so I know, like, this is my DI world. some standard organizations and stuff. We're going to start with this off, the summing master. Got all that rocking how I want it. Maybe I will change all the DI to white as well. Give myself a little bit of break before the summing stuff. I think we will bring the bass stuff up here. We'll color that purple. Chords kind of go up here. Chords and lead. I could probably use some more chord stuff. Where is that? Big piano, that stuff. Just put that all up in this world. We'll color these green. We'll color the chord stuff like orange. Then we got drums. So this is going to be, we'll do drums red. Like drums are always red for me right now. No, they're not. They're obviously green. Maybe I want to change the vocal lead to like hot pink or something. And then I want the drums to be red. Yeah, let's do that. Take that pink, drums, red. Pink, red. Pink, red. There we go. All right. It feels pretty nice. Is this red? Whatever. Then the drums up here are all red. So this is all kind of like MIDI based music, right? And then you kind of get a little bit more live instrumentation, which we got the DI vocals and stuff. I should probably put one of these in here, to be honest. That way it's kind of more ready to go. For the vocal, because I don't want to set that up every time. No way. Maybe I will do, let's see. Yeah, we'll do the same for vocals, BVGs. Let's just do this. Vocal lead 1, vocal BVGs 1. You can get rid of this one down here. Kick and bass. I mean, do we want to just load something in there to get started? I guess that's my question. Should I just start slowly putting all of these in here? But I don't think I want to, because I still like my freedom of playing outside of the world. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually take all the mixing stuff and put it at the top. There we go. Now we're talking. Now I have like a full-on playground to like just do and go sporadically without thinking of any routing whatsoever. And then once I have something that I like, I can go ahead and do something about it, right? I might even go as far to I feel like there's just a little too much. Like I need an 808. I could probably try to make all these go into the right octave, that's for sure. Let's see. I I do think that that's important. So like that is not, what am I doing? So C2, C3, C2. Let me see what's going on before it. C2. So that's at 32 hertz. That really is C1. Did I do something weird with this one shot? Jeez. Hilarious. So at least now we're at C1. That's nice. And then this. Is definitely C2. So I might want to just take this down 12. There we go. There's C1. There's C1. There's C1. We'll put this at C1 as well. Great. So how do I get this one down to, I guess, add another pitch? kind of fine with that one being where it is. If we're doing everything in relationship with. Yeah, I want all this to be 65 and stuff. So I need that up to C3. I'm going to need this up to C3. Need this up to C3. Perfect. Yeah, everything's pretty nice right there. I probably could switch the easy drummer to addictive drums. Maybe. Because I'm going to get locked into... Let me just do both. Why not? I think I have like a really cool addictive drum, like a drummer preset somewhere though. So it's like, I'd rather just use that. Let me find that. Don't need any of that. There we go. Like, might as well put this in at this point. Let me just hold on. Hit save real quick. Oh, I think I just messed everything up. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, I just overrode that whole thing. Whatever. Put that in. There we go. Alright, so now I got my little dead kit in here. And I think if I move this up here, it should play too. There we go. Nice and fun. Maybe I will bring this. And then take all of these guys, collapse them down. What else do I want? I might want to even change that though. All right, so we got that rocking. Then I got to figure out what tempo I want to leave it on. Getting latency only because of the live stream, but it's fine. Shelf this up a little bit. This at all, but like in theory, if I were to do all this correctly, it would be nice to just be able to go turn off. Super simple, but whatever. Over my first beer. And I think what I want to do as well is I want to have like a few, like I don't need any of that crap. That's terrible. I need like just a few. I'll put it in audio area. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. I want it right around here. Just a few textures ready to go. Like, you can't go wrong with just having some textures. Then, so we have that. Get another one. Why not? I love that one. What is this supposed to be? 145? That's got to be an E flat. Am I drunk? What's going on? Sounds better. Let's try this one just to get a little bit more clarity. those kind of don't sound like majors to me. Let's just, I will look for a hot second just for a moment. Let's do mini meters. I want this set up right, you know, so. G, C, G, C. It's like D, which is in the minor. It's like a sus. Yeah, the E's in there, but hardly. G, C, kind of on that D again. F, G, A. D. I mean, it can be C, F, G, C, D. I mean, you got your E right there. G, A. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's also like sort of doesn't fucking matter. Fine, we'll do this. We'll have the C major version, and then we'll have the C minor. This will be the a C minor. Fine, we all know that. And then we'll do let's get a minor one going on. I guess I could also just do this. Hold on. I could pull these up from C major to just to make it simpler, let's just do this. C major. Boom, and then let's consolidate it. That way we just know what's going on. Kind of be a little careful with that. Let's go ahead and do the major version of a so if that's going to be F major, we're going to take that down to E flat, and then we're going to change this to whatever the BPM is of this little monkey. Let's see, 160. This is 95. Oh yeah, my bad. Y'all can't see what I'm doing now. I'm basically just trying to find a major and a minor ARP that I'm gonna like. So there's our major. And here's our minor. And I would technically change these from C and I would go up to E flat major. But there's something nice about that. So I might color this one just a little darker. How do I do that? So if that's maybe down there, okay, fine, whatever. And then I got all my other stuff. So we can go ahead, turn all that off because we're not going to really want to play with that necessarily at the moment. I feel like we can honestly put this in the beginning of the song. Just kind of start there. If we need it, we need it. If we don't, we don't. The addictive drums we're just going to turn off for the moment. Like, do we even need that there? That's going to be the question. Or am I just going to get annoyed? Whatevs. There we go. There we go. There's something that would be fun to play. Then, quite frankly, I guess we would just build like a similar pattern here. Why not? Oops, it's down to C. Pretty long-winded, but worth it in the end. We're gonna do the clap. We'll do a little bit of an offbeat. Make that clap actually good. Hold on. Accidentally do that. Put a little high pass on there. And then just out of curiosity, what would happen if we put this over here? And it's like, now I have two options to kind of go housey. Or hip-hoppy. And then maybe I just go ahead and turn off all of this. We go to the snare clappy thing. And then we turn off all of this. We turn off. We don't really want that on at all right now. That's fine. We'll do this one. So that's actually a pretty good dance snare. Let's do dance. And then this one's going to be drum snare, which is going to be a different snare. I don't need that Lin for that. Kind of fun. Now I feel like I have options to like play around with two different versions of like, so this is going to be like what do I want to call it? Alt pop, like pop alt. This is going to be dance. Because like you can really rip this with let's see. Going under it. Not there, but the F. Or you just do it right. I don't like that as much. I think it's just should be 2, 3, 4. A little more fun. And then also you can do that here. But whatever. I am curious. Take that off. We'll just do the actual notes for this one. Shouldn't have any problem getting down to that low C, as long as the music is covered in some sort of way. So, like think Taylor Swift's the one that I just covered, like Music Theory on. Anyways, King of My Heart. I think I might do another kick that is just simply the sidechain. Right? And then for this, what I might want to do is just change it to a rim shot. Let's find a really good rim. Something old that doesn't have any. pretty good. I'll take it. To, I can easily just throw on a compressor to sidechain with, which I'm starting to realize is my absolute favorite. There's something virtual riot said that kind of helps, but anyways, slow like that. We go faster. I need this to be hotter. That's not hot enough. Yeah, we're gonna punch that up. Anyways, I think that's pretty good for right now. And then I think it's easy enough if I really wanted to just get rid of absolutely everything and start with a complete slate. I can totally do that, and I could have my... Where are my vocal tracks, though? Here we go. I'm going to need to change those to red, or pink, at least. Pink. Okay. Starting to think it would be nice to have my drums kind of more together. Let's do that. Let's move these drums down to this area. Right over the drummer. There we go. Then if I want to start a track, I got some drums, I got some stuff I can work with. I got the DI vocal thing, and then yeah, let's just really quickly here. I also got my summer here, so that's one version. Oh, but we got to move everything into the summer land. So I wonder if I should also just group all of this and call it summer land. still going to be vocal lead, but the outs didn't really matter. It's all delta. So let's just try it real quick. If I wanted to go into kick and bass, let's throw the Reese in there. Right, because perfect. So we could throw that whole mix right where we want to. That's nice. Okay. But I can also do this back down where it was. Nice. All right, so then I got my Summerland, which I think we're just going to turn off for the time being too. That's just off. I think there's one other trick I could put in here. Which I think it would be that I throw a lot of delta stuff going on in this, but whatever. Not delta, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just say it was driving too hard, pumping. It's like, no, I don't want that. So then I go over here and then I think it's just the low end I don't want. I can't really remember, to be honest. It's just way too loud, maybe. Okay, so we'll do the limiter, and then we'll do the safety limiter. Lows only. Yeah, because then everything else is off. All right, I think we're getting super, super close. We're going to leave that off and put this one on. So we have our summing mixer ready to go. We have everything. This is all basically off. We got our meters. Just kind of clean it up, make it look a little nicer. Summing mixer, safety limiter, and I think we're basically off to the races to go ahead and, yeah, make this happen. Our sidechain impulse, it's all MIDI. We have our Summerland. If we want to start throwing things into Summer, I want to call it Summerland. Let's call it Summers. There we go. Call it that. Just label everything correctly. I got atmosphere to start a track. Like, I would start a track every time with something like this. That's fun. I love it. So then I think I'm going to save it to templates. Save live set as template. I'm going to do that first. Sam Summer Mixer in the box V1. Perfect. And then what I might do as well is just get rid of this space right here so I could be at 33 when I want to. So let's do cut time. Empty. So we'll do that, and then we will do save as the default set, baby. Done. I'm so excited. And again, the whole idea is that I have alternate mixes ready to get thrown around. I have a playground, and I also have some consistency at a BPM that is, I think I like the 110 because it's right in between. I could do some dance stuff. I could push it up if I need to. It'll be a little hard to get to that 150 range. But I could, you know, just change it whenever I want. Just not be afraid to delete everything and start working off of it. So again, if I do save live set as default set, I could just get on in it.